Hello, welcome to my video, my first episode of financial management. Amanya gange wampita Ashley Nanyinji. I am a financial advisor, but most importantly, I am a child of God. So to start with, tugenda bitandikira jebiva. One of the most underrated force in this world is belief or faith. This is what builds you. This is what drives everything that happens in your life. Yes. In the Bible, philosophers, I think in the Quran also, there is a statement that sounds like faith moves mountains. So we all know that what we believe in is what we create, what we believe in is what happens. So I would like to okutandikira ku the root causes. Before we think of managing our finances, we have to first manage our faith, manage our beliefs, because that's exactly what you're going to happen. A lot of people out there in the world think or even believe, to be much deeper, that they are poor, okay? They believe in limitations. They believe, I can't do this, I can't get here, I cannot be this. They have set themselves limitations in their lives, and yes, if you believe that, my dear, that's what's going to happen all your life. Yeah, so let's first clear this error. I would like to share an experience. When I was young, I had this dress that I really loved. I think I'll get the picture of the dress and put it right here in my video. But this dress was velvet, was red, it was red and brown with flowers. It was one of my favorite dresses, but it was also velvet. So due to the weather in my country, in my community, it was warm. So whenever I put it on, it would feel very warm, except when it rains. So I started with this belief. Each time I would wear it, I would do a silent prayer and ask God, Bambi Katonda, I wish it rains today. And on the first day, it rained. Like, surprisingly, God answered my simple prayer. I think I had the belief and the faith, and it rained. Then, because I used to love wearing dresses on Sunday, another Sunday, I also wanted to wear this same dress, but it was too hot. And also I was like, I really want to wear this dress, but it's too hot. I wish it rains. And it rained. I started to believe that each time I wear this dress, it rains. And the belief happened. Sometimes I would run out of dresses to wear on Sunday, and I would have this only dress to wear, but I would be scared to wear it because I knew that if I wear this dress, it's going to rain, you see? So my faith, my belief started to work against me. Even my sisters and my siblings, they could say, oh, Ashley, don't put on that dress. You're going to make the rain on us. So it started to work like very practically, as practical as it sounds. Each time I would wear this dress, it would rain. Each time I would wear this dress, it would just rain on us. One day I was like, I need to break this. I need to stop believing that each time I wear this dress, it rains. And the moment I realized this and tried to work so hard to break that belief, it stopped to work. As simple as that. So I would like to let you know that your faith does a lot to your life, to what happens to you. In finances, let's go back to finances. We need to believe in the mentality. We need to have that growth mindset that there is more than just enough in this world, right? We have a lot of resources. To start with, look at your community. Look at where you come from. Most of the people tend to overlook the things that God already gave them. If you can just sit down and do this exercise for me, at the end of this episode, I guarantee you would have seen a vision of who you can become financially and in other aspects of life. So first of all, I want you to get a piece of paper or a book or a journal and write for me things that you have around. In this episode, we are going to start with awareness. We are going to be aware of what we have been given. So, to start with, I want you to write for me 10 resources you have. This could be mine, this could be your family's, anything you share, but you have a ground, a land where you stay. My family, these are resources. I have my family, I have people that I can counsel with, share my ideas with, talk to, brainstorm with. This is a very good resource. My country or my community. Sometimes we tend to overlook the things we have to need your neighbor. We have what do you have right now? We have this country, Uganda. Okay, we have in Uganda, in the country package comes a lot of stuff. There is climate, there is weather, there is good education. Maybe it's not the best, but we have that. There is good soil, there is food. I've been to places where there is less food than my country, and I've learned to appreciate this. There is a lot in this country package, so I want you to put that as a resource. And the resource goes on and on. For me, in my list, there is the gospel, there is my friends, there is my job, there is my income that I get, of course, from my job. Why I've put these two differently, because my job does not just give me an income, but it also goes on to give me an experience, network, and other things. So I have my job as a resource, and I also have an income as a resource. So I want you to do this exercise. Point out all the things that you have, 5 to 10, write them down. I want you to know that there is no one in this life that has nothing, right? When we came on earth, God brought us with a package of stuff to start with. And just like in one of my videos, I have shared this story about the parable of the talents, right? God has given each one of us according to our own capability. Regardless of the capability, we are all able to multiply what He has given us. Regardless of how much we have. Regardless from your circumstances or your background, you are all able to multiply and make an increase in what God has given you. In the parable of the talents, the one that was given 5 and the one that was given 10, they multiplied their talents. And the one that was given 1, he did not multiply, he buried it and kept it. And at the end of the story, we learned that it was taken away. I'm sure if he multiplied his talent to 2 or 3, he would have been given more, just like his friends. So that's where the error comes in. God is the giver, and He is willing to give if you are willing to show good stewardship of the gifts that He gives you. And this also goes back to the moral or the essence of this episode, faith. But if you believe and you do nothing about it, it's the same thing as not having any faith at all. I have learned from one of the books that I read called The Secret. In this book, the writer, Rhoda Byrne, she says the higher level of faith is gratitude or appreciation. When you believe in something, you appreciate it, you put it to use, right? There is a different it's a different thing to say thank you and then you don't use what you've been given. And also it's a different thing to say thank you and you use what you've been given. The latter one is the more effective one. This first episode, I want us to be aware. Let's wake up and be aware of the so many things that we have. List them down, right? List them down on a piece of paper and let's start to figure out how we can appreciate them. At the end of this episode, I want you to tell me what are some of the ways that you think you can share your faith and appreciate more the resources you have around you, financially and in other aspects of life. Let me know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you in the next episode.